Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blackfoot Book Club and another volume of my essential film reviews collection. Welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for being there. I ain't going no 10,000 miles to help murder and kill other poor people. Opening scene, February the 24th, 1964. Over basic opening credits and to the strains of a brilliant version of Sam Cooke's Bring It On Home to Me, we're introduced to Cassius Clay, aka Muhammad Ali, Will Smith, for the first time on an early morning training run. Anonymous in grey-white sweatpants and top, with a passing police car and policeman asking, "What are you running from, son?" The angles are all acute, both on Sam Cooke and Cassius Clay, shot from behind, underneath, and with Cooke particularly obscured and purposely so, as he sings live on a stage to an enthralled and baying crowd. The opening 2 minutes are a juxtaposition between the two, a singing and soulful Cooke in front of his adoring crowd, Clay, anonymous on yet another early morning training run. Training run over, the action cuts to a montage of Clay training on his speedball in the gym, intercut with images of his next opponent, Sonny Liston, real-life ex-boxer Michael Bent, and Clay's early life of coloureds-only bus trips, and of being with his father Cassius Clay Sr., Giancarlo Esposito, as a young child watching the painting of an image of Jesus Christ in a church, and quickly edited to a teenage Cassius Clay, now standing at the back of a church, whilst Malcolm X, Mario Van Peebles, preaches to his community with a young Cassius Clay enthralled and transfixed. The camera here never moves from Smith and is one of the quietest and perfectly placed scenes of the entire film. Throughout all of this early exposition, the segments themselves have been brief but effective and always backed by an intercut back to Sam Cooke and his adoring crowd. During the speedball training particularly and the intercut imagery, Clay is wide-eyed and staring straight ahead, one camera directly on Smith, only cut away for either the backstory imagery or his reflection in a nearby mirror as he trains, before a close-up zoom brings his speedball training to an end. With Sam Cooke's rendition still intercut as we go, coming to a rousing finale, we join Clay again in the gym and very brief introductions to his long-time trainer Angelo Dundee, Ron Silver, Howard Bingham, Jeffrey Wright and Bundini, Jamie Foxx, with his immortal early line, "Can I be in your corner, young man?" But it's Smith as the young Cassius Clay who really excels now, with pitch-perfect replicas of Clay's punching style, sounds and mannerisms, or with trademark wide-eyed stare, or with the nodding approval of his backup team. The opening scene closes with three brilliant merging segments, a slow motion captured car ride to his pre-fight weigh-in with his team of Angelo Dundee, Bundini and Howard Bingham, to Clay, anonymous white robe, and team marching along an arena corridor toward the weigh-in, and as Sam Cooke's rendition closes in dramatic fashion, so Clay bursts through the door to the weigh-in with Smith on imperious form as he rattles off some of Clay's early immortal lines. "You ain't no champ, you're a chump. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble, young man, rumble. You want to lose all your money? Bet on Sonny. He knows I'm great, he'll fall in eight." And forever taunting Sonny Liston with, "Come on you big ugly bear, I'll whoop you right now." This breathless opening scene closes with the first of many gentle, teasing interplays with legendary boxing commentator and journalist Howard Cosell, John Voight. This opening scene lasts a breathless 11 minutes, 30 seconds. I love this opening so much, despite it being a little over the top and the throwing together of too many main characters so early in the film, but it's a joy nonetheless, and backed by a sublime cameo from David Elliott as Sam Cooke. It's utterly brilliant and sets the stage for a staggering film. Closing scene, October the 30th, 1974. With a slowly moving camera behind, we follow a white-robed Muhammad Ali all the way as he marches through the stadium's last corridor and out into the cacophony of noise that is the May 20 Stadium, Kinshasa, Zaire, for his Rumble in the Jungle heavyweight showdown with George Foreman. Brilliantly depicted by Mann and cinematographer Emmanuel Lubitsky, the camera finally spins full circle around Ali as he takes in the sight that greets his arrival. With the frenzied crowd shouting his name, Ali enters the ring and shadow boxes as he awaits the arrival of the champion, George Foreman. With quick editing and obscure shots of Ali's boots and shots from between the ring ropes and from above, we quickly cut to the arrival of the red-robed Foreman. It has to be said and noted that the fight itself is impeccably brought to life and recreated in every respect and has clearly been choreographed, planned and meticulously shot to the nth degree by Mann. Both boxers' mannerisms are again perfect. Foreman's heavy-set style and punching power is expertly portrayed, as is Smith's Ali, ducking and weaving, his stout, upright hands in defence, the pushing away of Foreman's advances, and especially Ali's trademarked, wide-eyed stare. All brilliantly portrayed, and I'd recommend watching the actual fight again on YouTube should you get the opportunity to contrast and compare, and to appreciate the human feats these champions aspired to. Beginning with the standoff stare down before the opening bell and Ali's parting shot of "You should never have come to Africa," to the thorough, albeit brief, round by round depiction is supreme filmmaking. The fight itself is brutal, filmed up close with numerous zooms and edits as Foreman gives Ali a fearful pounding round after round. Ali, adopting his rope-a-dope style of taking Foreman's best punches on his arms and body to tire his opponent, are brilliantly shown, and Smith rightly takes centre stage as the film draws to its conclusion. Occasionally cutting away to his cornermen, wife in the baying crowd, or to Howard Cosell commentating at ringside, the film always cuts back to Smith as Ali, his mid-round stares at his opponent, or his mid-round orchestrating of the crowd as they sing repeatedly, "Ali, Boumaye, Ali, Boumaye." Ali, kill him. Despite the fearful pounding, Ali taunts Foreman with, "Is that all you got? Punching like a sissy, George, and running out of gas, big fella," before his iconic and brilliantly recreated beating of Foreman to end the fight. The recreation of the fight doesn't stop there, as, being the geeky fan that I am, Ali's antipathy towards Don King is brilliantly shown, as is Ali's exhaustion as he sits on the canvas of the ring, to his trainer Angelo Dundee punching the air in delight, which always raises a smile in me. This closing scene lasts a brilliant 16 minutes. For a biased Muhammad Ali fan like me, the film depicts 10 years of an incredible life, his religion, his refusal to join the army, his marriages, his faults, and his absolute majesty. Michael Mann clearly made this film out of love for Ali, as it drips through the film, and rightly so. The accompanying music score throughout from Peter Bork and Lisa Gerrard is a joy too, leaning heavily on Sam Cooke tracks such as Twisting the Night Away and It's Alright, amongst many, many others. The soundtrack is highly recommended as a standalone CD in its own right, with numerous further tracks including Moby, Bob Dylan, Alicia Keys, and wonderful original music from Bork and Gerrard. And that was Ali, directed by Michael Mann. And as you could tell, I got rather excited there, and I rather enjoy the film and highly, highly recommend it to you. I'll leave you in peace and in solidarity. Thanks so much for watching. Please be careful out there, everyone. And I hope the world is turning and spinning in your direction, in your corner of the world. Thanks for watching. Peace.